Hey yo, welcome back to another video. I hope everyone's having an amazing day so far. Today your boy Sky has a very interesting video about this low cap altcoin which has the potential of 100x, and the one I am talking about is Shiba Corp or Shiba Corporation token. Now this is based on Binance Smart Chain, unlike the other one which is actually based on the Ethereum one. Just want to quickly mention, if you guys are new to the channel and you don't want to stay up to date with everything to do with cryptocurrencies, I highly recommend you guys scroll down and tap the red subscribe button, and while you're there also go ahead and slap a like on the video so the YouTube algorithm can push this video out to more people. Now talking about Shiba Corp, first of all, you guys can see I'm a friendly company CEO Naomi. Here at Shiba Corp we are on our way to building a project with a viable utility in the meme token space on Binance Smart Chain. Shiba Corp's native token Bscshiba will be the sole currency used within our enterprise, so that will be the only one that will be actually created by them and the project that they will be working on. It will eventually be required for varying degrees of access to our upcoming platforms. Before we jump in, Bscshiba has a few properties and mechanism you need to know about. The supply right now is 1 quadrillion, but it will be going down as time progresses, but more on that later. Shiba Corp opens its doors to all sorts of people with all types of different budgets. That's why we decide to build a chain that's lower entry handle to allow even smallest of the fish to own some Bscshiba. Just so you guys know, the reason they actually picked Binance Smart Chain compared to Ethereum is because there is a lot lower cost and easier to use. Now talking about the numbers for this token, it's very simple. If you guys do decide to buy it through PancakeSwap, the slippage you will have to put is 11%, which is actually quite lower than most of the meme coins which I have purchased in the past. They're usually close to 13 or 14%. Now this 11% that will be taken in will be used towards proper things. First of all, liquidity. So for each trade that takes place, 5% of the total trade is taken and added to Bscshiba BNB liquidity pool on PancakeSwap. This contributes to an ever-growing liquidity pool and helps Bscshiba maintain its health. Since each trade adds more liquidity which is automatically locked, making the token a lot more secure against whales that will buy big chunks or sell big chunks. They will not make a huge impact to the price. But talking about the burn, at the start when the token was actually released, 20% of the whole supply was already burned. So the one that we talked about, the 1 quadrillion, 20% of that is already being burned. Whenever a transaction is done, 5% is added to liquidity and the other 5% is actually contributed to every holder's account. So if you're just holding onto the token the next day will go up if there is any trades done. That is good because you do not have to stake it or anything like that. And also, do you remember the 20% sent to the burn address? That address will be also earning fees from the transfers, which means the burn address is constantly growing, making Bscshiba a deflationary currency, because the circulating supply will diminish as time progresses. This is incredible. So every single transaction that is done, the 10% fee that is done, 5% which is actually contributed to the holders, the 20% of that 5% is straight away burnt. That is great. End of lesson. Everything that you guys need to know about the token, now you know. But there is a couple of other things which make this token a little bit better compared to other meme tokens. First of all, you guys know most of the meme tokens have a problem, which is rug pull, when the owners decide to completely throw back everything and they completely crash the price. While Bscshiba is completely different. You guys know they have already been through an audit which was actually carried by Safe Fair Moon, and if you actually look at the audit, you can see pretty much everything that they have. First of all, there is no owner at the moment. The ownership has been given to the community, so at the moment there is no specific owner. They cannot change everything to do with the token. Also, the total distribution, there is a lot of people that have put in quite a bit of money into this token, which makes it that there is obviously going to be a lot of other people that will be coming in the future. Now moving on, most of their audit that was actually taken forward, looking into their code, most of the code actually matched up with SafeMoon's code. You guys can see that most of the red lines is what SafeMoon and Bscshiba actually have in common. This is good. You guys know SafeMoon is probably the second biggest, if not the biggest, after Dogecoin meme currency in the world, and seeing that Bscshiba matches most of its codes with SafeMoon, that is incredible. At the bottom, you guys can see in security issues, there is no issue, no high, medium, or low risk issues, which makes it really good. So there is less likely going to be a rug pull. Most of the time, the meme tokens don't have high or medium, but the low one is the low security ones. There is something that is missing, but this one is perfectly clean, and SafeMoon said that this is probably one of the best tokens out there at the moment due to this audit. Moving on to their Reddit page, you guys can see they do not have a big group in Reddit at the moment. They have close to 140 members, but it's still growing. If you guys do want to join it, I recommend you do so. They do have some rules though: no scams, no bragging of crypto assets, and no 18+ content. That is good. Honestly, I'm just very excited to see where this token will go in the future. They do have some very interesting plans in set, and also their team is working very hard, as this website that we just looked at only came out close to 24 hours ago. Now, talking about their Twitter page, you guys can see they do have quite a bit of following, which is close to 2,700. Just so you guys know, this is actually a decent following if you think about it. Overall, there are other tokens which just buy followers, so just in a short period of time they would have 4,000 or 5,000 followers, but they will not have that many holders. Most of them, they have like close to 5,000 followers, the holders will be like 1,000. It doesn't add up. And also, if you do look at their Twitter page, they do have some really good posts, and also quality posts. That's probably the best way to say it. And also, looking at their Telegram, you can see they have close to 2,000 members already, and 350 of them are online at the moment. If you do decide to buy this token, I personally highly recommend you join this Telegram, because they are always talking about what is going to happen in the future with this token, and that's a good thing, because if you actually stay up to date with the token that you're invested in, you will be able to figure out when to pull out, when to hold for a long period of time. Honestly, I would personally hold for a long period of time, because I do not want to pay the tax, and I want to keep earning as I'm holding. Most of the other currencies, you do have to stack them, such as Dogecoin. You will be receiving 2.5% every annum, which is not that much, but this one is a lot more. Now, as we talked about the holders, this token has close to 9,000 holders, and they have 2,000 followers, so they are very generic followers. And at the same time, if you do want to check the chart, all you need to do is you need to get their contract address, go to poopcoin.com, and then you guys can just go ahead and put in the address, and you guys will be able to see their whole chart, how they have performed in the past 2 weeks that they have been active. I personally feel like the chart is looking very promising. Overall, they did have the initial spike, which was extreme. Like, that spike was very high, and then it came down, and then it found a support, and it's been sticking to that price. It hasn't completely crashed down, and then it had a little spike back up. Overall, I feel like the spikes are going to still come in. There is a lot missing at the moment, just looking at the chart. But other than that, thank you so much for watching the video till the end. They do have a market cap of 2.2 million, which is quite a bit if you think about it. But other than that, what do I think about this token? I feel like it does have a good potential, because the team is working really hard in the background. They're not just being inactive, wasting their time doing something else, rather they're actually working on the project. What do I think? I'll probably put some money into it just to see what will happen to it in the future. That's out of the way. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure you guys go and slap a like on it. If you're new to the channel, do want to stay up to date with everything, I highly recommend you guys subscribe. Have a wonderful day ahead, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.